So Pato, for first one here, what Zola mentioned, that you're a veteran reader of Kickoff.
Yeah, I used to read Kickoff and I used to see his name long time.
Zola Doda, eh?
Yeah.
I think it's 12 years and counting, or is it 13?
I think I was
15, sorry.
I think
bro.
even when I was 13 years old.
Seriously?
Before.
So you're a real genuine Kickoff reader.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, I read it.
Did you ever think maybe I can be on these pages? I mean, as you're coming through the ranks,
When I was
playing
young,
at the academy.
I never think this when I was playing at the academy. But I used to read it all the time. And even now I'm reading it on the website in Belgium.
You know, you can get Kickoff, you can get a digital edition as well, eh?
Yeah.
So you can page through the pages on your computer.
Yeah.
No, but that's great. It's nice for us to know that some of the footballers are loyal readers. It's good. It's someone we can get feedback from. Tell us if we're ever straying with our quality. Talking of quality, it was a good finish the other day, huh?
Yeah.
Against Australia.
Yes, I was happy to score this goal, man. It's been long I scored also for my team.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It was a nice build up, a nice goal.
Yeah.
Did the other guys come and ask you, like, give them some tips afterwards on finishing?
They all know how to finish.
They just forget sometimes.
But I think that was his best Bafana game. Eh?
Yeah,
That was
people
the
were
best.
talking, eh?
The game against Australia.
Would you say that? Do you agree with Zona?
Yeah,
Your
it
best?
was, I think it was okay, but not that good.
No, but it was the best Bafana
But
game.
What would you say is your best
And many
performance?
people talk about it a lot. So yeah, I think
No, it was a good performance. But then everyone is so disappointed with the next result.
Against New Zealand.
Because people expected a step up then.
I also expected to win that game. When I started the game, I saw the New Zealand guys, how they play, and I said, we're going to win here. We tried our best. We had chances, clean chances. We should have finished at least 1 or 2, but it can happen.
Do you think maybe, looking back, your approach should have been as a team a bit more adventurous, a bit more in their face? Or do you feel you did what you could and it just didn't happen?
Against New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I think we did our best, but we wanted to win the game. We had clean chances and we should have just finished the chances. But I think we played good game.
Yeah.
We just had to finish. You know, we have to score to win the game.
Sure.
So I'm just interested to see, like, how was Gordon in the dressing room in those two games? Because I mean, as we
That's
all
been
know,
hard
those
for him.
was- yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
How was it to play?
Gordon wanted to win the games too. Also, he was there to want to win the games. He didn't want to draw.
He wanted to go out with a bang, I think.
He wanted to win the game, especially that one against New Zealand. But he was okay. He was happy how we handled the trip, because it was not an easy trip.
A trip like that, maybe we'll look back and say the trip itself was more important than the results.
Yeah.
Quite a few of the fringe guys got opportunities to be in the squad because of so many guys having a holiday or an injury. How would you assess the trip and its value?
I think the trip was good for the team, for the country. We're playing qualifiers against the teams from Africa, and we have to travel a long distance. And when we were there, we handled the trip good, and that's what coach was happy and the technical staff was happy with. We had 12 hours flight, I think.
It's a heavy flight.
And we had to play, and then we had to move again, flying to New Zealand and play. We were all tired, but we handled the pressure, and we were all professional. So it helps the country for the coming games, I think. It was a good trip.
As players, do you discuss the changing of coaches all the time? What type of coach would you guys most want? What would you look for? I mean, we've had a range bandied about. Some big names, some surprising names, some old names.
For me, I think the coaches, but the coach we had, Gordon Nickerson, for me, I like him. So he gave me the chance to play for Bafana. So I was working good with him. We had a good combination. So I can say he was good for the country. And I don't know what the decision, and I'm not into their decisions, what they do with the country. But personally, I liked Gordon Nickerson. He gave me the chance to play and shine in the country. So the next coming coach, he's gonna come and I'll just do my job and stay professional and see how things goes, you know.
And the key thing is that the next game, which is going to be the first game for the new coach, is going to be the away game in the qualifiers.
Yeah.
Big stuff.
So that's going to be a key game.
Yeah, we just have to stay professional. Yeah. These things happen in the game.
I mean, I think it would be unfair of anyone to call Gordon a failure. He inherited something that was already struggling, which is why we didn't qualify for the World Cup. I don't think he can really be blamed there.
You see the record.
Yeah,
his record, the games
sure.
you win and the games you lose and the games you draw. It's not bad. It's good.
I mean, one could criticize him here or there, but I think anyone calling him a flop would be out of line. But
you know,
one thing I was hoping he would do what so few Bafana coaches do and make some real long trips into Europe and really pay attention. You know, well, the famous coffee with. Who did he have coffee with? Steven.
Steven.
You know, that people tease him about and that. As a player who's playing in Europe, do you not sometimes get frustrated that, well, starting with our national coach, but right through our football industry, back home in South Africa, people don't pay attention. You know, maybe it's a few journalists, maybe we'll write something and...
But you know, like Gordon pays attention to us, the players from Europe. Also to me, he sometimes gives me calls and we talk. And
did he follow the games?
Yeah, he did follow the games. He followed my games also when I played. And Rob Moore also used to tell me, yeah, Gordon was happy with the game.
Okay.
He just spoke with Gordon. And so he followed the games of me and maybe other players.
If a new coach came in, had to say to you, are there any guys in Europe that have been overlooked or aren't called often? Guys, are there any guys you would say, hey, well, here and here, I think we should look at that guy? Are there any people that you think are being missed or not paid much attention to?
There are people I think who deserve to be in the national team also, but you know, the coach gave everybody a chance, and he had the 40 players on his list that he's gonna work with these players, and but he has to select some few players.
Sure.
Especially the trip to Australia, where he had to select 18 players. Everybody got the chance, I think. He even called players that people were not expecting. I don't think people were expecting me. I think after my injury, I was coming from
people forget quickly, huh?
I was coming from my injury after I had a good season, and I was coming from my injury. I was not playing that much, and Gordon gave me the chance.
Got a chance to play.
Yeah, and he told me when I was injured that, hey, don't worry, you will get your chance when you play from injury. And I got my chance and I took it.
You sure did. We hope to see a few more of those.
Yeah.
The AFCON campaign on those bumpy pitches.
Lastly, what's your favorite PSL team?
Huh? Is this an ambush?
We have to ask.
Is this an ambush? He's going
a lot of fans would want to know.
I'm sure he's going to say Santos Lacadon.
No, before when I grew up, when I was young, I was supporting Ajax Cape Town.
Oh, Ajax Cape Town.
Local is lacquer.
I was expecting Chiefs, Pirates, or Sundowns.
Yeah, before but now when I'm growing up, I see people supporting Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates most of the time. So I was supporting Pirates too.
Okay.
But I started to support Ajax when I was young.